Welcome to this short video for Reflexology for teething. We're going to start with a Mother Earth hold. So you're going to gently cup your baby's heels in your hands and apply a constant and gentle pressure around the bottommost part of their heels and the sides. This gives a sense of grounding, a feeling of safety and comfort, and immediately starts to calm your baby into a restful relaxation. Okay, and then onto a technique called press for calm. And we can do this by finding the solar plexus point, so just underneath the balls of your baby's feet. If you slide your thumbs or your forefingers from the base of the toes down to the balls of the feet, they will naturally find this nice little resting place, just a little dip, that you can just have a gentle press and a hold, which is going to really help to calm and soothe your baby. The solar plexus is a huge network of nerves, so bringing balance to this area will start to release tension from the nervous system. You can have a couple of breaths yourself. We're now going to focus a little bit on your baby's toes as they relate to the teeth, the head, the brain, the face, the sinuses, the ears and the eyes, which can all be affected by teething. So I'm going to show you a reflexology technique called the caterpillar walk. So you can try this on your own hand for a little minute. So if you take your thumb and imagine that it is a caterpillar walking across your hand. And this technique is used in reflexology to ensure that all the surfaces of the area that you're focusing on in terms of the points are covered. So we can put this into practice on your baby's toes. So we can start on your baby's big toe, and you can try this caterpillar walk up the back of your baby's toes. And slide down the other side and then just make a little circle around the tip. And then on to the next toe. So you can use your forefinger or your thumb. A little caterpillar walk up, a slide down and a little circle around the tip. And we'll just carry on. Sometimes thumb is good, sometimes forefinger. Slide down the front, little toe, caterpillar walk, up the back, slide down the front and your little circle around the tip. Over to the other foot, start on that big toe, got your caterpillar walk, up the back, sliding down the front and a little circle around the tip. And if it's just a bit too tricky to do your caterpillar walk, you can always just slide up the back of the toes, slide down the front. Their toes are so little, it can be quite difficult to get in there. So whatever is easy for you. And then to continue working on the toes, as points of the teeth are reflected up the sides of each toe and sinus points in the fleshy pad of each toe. So between your thumb and forefinger, you can give each toe a lovely roll and a little squeeze into the fleshy pad of each toe to stimulate the sinus points. So we'll start with the big toe. Just work along with a nice roll, trying to get to the sides of each toe and a little squeeze at the end. You can always say your little piggies as you're doing this, it always seems to go down well. And the teeth and the jaw are also reflected on your baby's big toes, just underneath the nail bed. So have a look and find the area. So it's just around here, just underneath the nail bed of your baby's big toe. And then on both feet, you can just have a gentle circle around in that area. So with your thumbs or your forefingers, just a nice circle around in there, just easing tension from the teeth and the jaw. Very importantly, to relieve tension from your baby's jaw, we can have a look at some work on the temporomandibular joint, which is found in here. So in here on your jaw hinge. So if your baby has been crying a lot with the pain of teething, clamping down and just overusing that muscle, you can imagine how tight and uncomfortable it can get in there. So it's really good to help relax this area through these points. So to find them, we're going to work on one foot at a time. And if you look at your baby's big toe and have a look where the top of the nail line is. So top of the nail line, and then between your thumb and your forefinger, if you just work either side of that nail line and have a little hold and a press, these are where the points for the temporomandibular joint are. And then over to the other side for the same. So we're just easing tension from your baby's jaw, and once their jaw is relaxed, the rest of their body can relax. Little hold and a little squeeze. So we can go for a spine slide. So both your baby's feet at the same time. From the base of the heels with your thumbs, you can have a slide up to the big toes. So yeah, points for the spine are reflected here. So it's like you're going from the base of the spine in the heels all the way up to the neck, finishing in the big toes. So really good for calming the central nervous system, releasing tension. You can do this around 5 to 6 times. Just really helping to soothe and calm your baby. And now onto the front of the foot, we're going to make some train tracks. So we'll do one at a time. You can run your thumbs one after the other on the front of the foot. This is great for lymphatic drainage, so stimulating the lymphatic system and speeding up the process of eliminating the body's own waste. And then over to the other foot. Just one thumb after the other. Okay, and then to finish with your Mother Earth hold. So cupping both your baby's feet into your hands and making that constant gentle pressure on the bottommost part of their heels and up the sides. This is like a warm embrace for their whole body and all their bodily systems, and you can send your intention for them to feel really better soon with all this love and care. I really hope that little sequence helps to calm, soothe and relieve your baby's teething symptoms. I also hope it's helped you to feel more empowered to have done something really practical and loving to help your baby when they are distressed and in pain. If you have any questions or queries, as always, please get in touch. I'd love to know how you've got on with this.